Guys, if you remember in the past, I did NBA props first look videos. I figured I'd do it for MLB. I don't know. I just I just figured I'd give it a shot. The annoying thing sometimes is I notice sometimes at night they only have hitter fantasy scores, and then kind of later on at night they start posting pitcher strikeouts, total bases and stuff. So, like I always say, you can tell on PrizePicks, sleeper underdog, parlay play. You can bet them straight or parlay on the sports books. I I have two props that I like, and I like genuinely like them. The issue is, of course, now they have pitcher strikeouts, they have total bases, they have all that stuff, but there's no going back now. So, so first prop we're gonna go with is Otani over 8.5 hitter score. His slugging percentage from Dodger Insider is 1.111 in his last 19 plate appearances. Nine extra base hits, six singles, I believe it was, or something like six hits and nine or whatever. It was something along those lines. Um, we're just riding the hot hand here. He's facing Louis Varland from Minnesota. I mean, yeah, this is nice, but I'm not really taking that into account. And, truth be told, obviously, if he just hits a home run, we're good, but you just kind of hope that there's a scenario in place where he's got a guy on second and third and he hits it in the gap, two RBI double or something. He just does something like that. So that's the first prop we're gonna go with. We're gonna go more. Second prop we're gonna go with is Corbin Carroll over 9 hitter fantasy score. I was kind of on the fence with this, but I mean, he hit technically now yesterday. He went 2 for 5 and had a stolen base. That's the upside that I like with Corbin Carroll. He's fast, he can steal bases. So, I mean, hopefully he can just do that. He can get a stolen base and hit a little bit better because, he went 2 for 5. But um, the other reason why I like this prop is it's at Coors Field. And if you play daily fantasy and you've watched me and Funk talk about um FanDuel, MLB, DFS, and if you see any projections or anything, usually any games at Coors Field where the Rockies play, it's just a great hitting environment because, it's in Colorado, the altitude and all that. So, like I said, 2 for 5 with a stolen base. He cashed this yesterday. I don't know if he was at 9 or 8.5 or anything, but he cashed that. He's facing Cal Quantrill. All I really remember was he was a Cleveland Guardian and got lit up almost every game. So hoping Carroll can take advantage of the great matchup. So so Otani over 8.5, Corbin Carroll over 9, and that'll do it. So like I say, always you can tail on prize pick, sleeper underdog, parlay play. You can bet them straight or parlay on the sports books. We have our picks and the FanDuel lineups in our fan base's account, so I'll throw that in the description. It honestly, the last few days have been kind of brutal. Today, for an example, let me pull it up on my phone before I get out of here. Um, the type of day that we had was we had Cubs money line and they were winning 8-0. Rays money line, Rays didn't do anything. Mariners -1.5. Castillo is washed. I tried to, if you watched the video earlier today, I kind of praised Castillo because he was low owned. Um, from a DFS perspective, he's just kind of lost it. He has a long leash, but when he gets lit up like that, then he doesn't have a long leash. Um, Zach Gallen over 16.5 pitching outs. He just had too high of a pitch count. He got the strikeouts, but just too high of a pitch count. Ozuna was the only thing that cashed today. Over 1.5 hits, RBI runs. He hit a home run. We also had Mookie over 1.5 total bases. This is our worst day, but just got to keep grinding. I don't know. Baseball is hit or miss sometimes, but hoping to get back on track tomorrow. So, like I said, I'll put that in the description below. Just make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already.